Sora does. But I love this. We are not seeing the Sora pick into Snake here. We're seeing the Unleashed Banjo. I love the Unleashed Banjo. This is going to be a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Love Banjo.
It's going to take a while.
It's going to take a while, but it is going to be Banjo at the end of the day. So Unleashed already just taking so many hits. Pelca, option coverage. Wow.
So this matchup is very interesting. I feel like the way that Banjo's grenades play out, he kind of feels like worse Snake in a lot of situations. However, he's got really unique movement. He's got some good hitboxes specifically for contesting Snake, stuff like up air and back air that are very disjointed. And that down tilt, also very strong as an edge guarding and ledge trapping tool.
Yep.
Plus, you can't forget, the X factor of Wonder Wing in this matchup against a character who likes to recover high can be a huge deal.
But okay. Ooh, is that going to be the down tilt to the up tilt? No, just instead goes through the F tilt. Not trying to steal anything at this point. 176, anything can kill. One up tilt, one back tilt, one F tilt, one anything Snake chooses to do out today, but not able to get the down tilt yet again.
Yep, the throw will kill at this point. He's past that 160 threshold, but Banjo's super heavy. He can be very annoying to kill, also very hard to edge guard because of that Wonder Wing. As long as he's got more Wonder Wings, he's got more recoveries.
Yeah.
Ooh, great direction on that Nikita. Reads the Banjo recovery there. He's getting the stock, but gets shield poked by that forward air. And now he's potentially at kill percent if Banjo can find something like an F smash or a Wonder Wing. That being said, Banjo's kill power, not the most consistent.
Yeah, no, not at all. Okay, comes back on with side B, gets that little bit of a down in. Pelca just waiting, doing exactly what he does best, which is I am setting up like this huge little minefield. The question is, can you navigate it properly? Good stuff with the Cypher, right? Using the hitbox, punishing it, and then just air dodging to safety.
And that's a good up smash to catch the air dodge there, so Unleashed will take that first stock without falling too far behind. This is certainly not a terrible situation for Unleashed, but now he's got to win this zoning war against Snake.
Yeah, but okay, able to land with a forwarded, able to get two of them as well. Unleashed damage output looking phenomenal right now. Tries to get that chase down. Snake, no immediate out of shield options, but maybe down air could hit it.
Yeah, Snake's fastest out of shield option, down air, is frame 6, which is really good, but it is certainly an awkwardly placed hitbox.
Yeah. Okay, comes back on with the side B. And ooh, able to get the C4, able to get that kill.
Good catch from Pelca. So it takes the stock lead. This is about where we were before. 64% on a stock ahead.
Yeah.
And Unleashed was able to get that back without taking too much damage. Ended up only at 50 on the next stock. If he can do that again, this is still doable. But it's just so hard to avoid taking a lot of damage when you're a stock down to Snake.
Okay, controlling the gun with that one, and you see Unleashed having to fade back. You don't want to be stuck between two grenades. That would be like such a nasty, nasty position to be in. Finally getting that stock off.
I think that was a timer. I didn't see him call it. He might have detonated that. I'm not sure.
Either did Pelca.
But yeah, taking out by his own C4. We're about where we were last stock. Unleashed fell behind early and has kept things pretty much dead even since then. So you're staying around this like 50% deficit. So, you know, Banjo has the potential to bring this back. Unleashed can find, you know, one or two good combos into an edge guard. It's doable, but getting hit by another C4 is pretty rough there.
Okay, tries to go for the neutral B, just keeps on applying some shield pressure. And now look at that forward, comes back down, but fast falls it. The hitbox not actually going to be coming out in time. Unleashed going out there, going high. That's
I love
Wonder
the
Wing.
super high recovery, knowing that he doesn't want to mess with
Wonder
Wing.
And he dealt it.
I like the idea. And yeah, that Banjo forward air, a really useful tool in this matchup. Banjo fair is only -6. It's like his safest button to land with, not any of the drag down buttons, it's actually that forward air. And short hop forward air auto cancels, so you've got a really good range of mix-ups of when you can land with that move.
Now Pelca just trying to land nice and safe, and the classic comes back down to the ground, reminds exactly why Snake's atop two. That up tilt, no joke of a button.
Banjo with his Snake Jr. up tilt, very much not.
Yeah.
Even though I do think this matchup definitely pretty decent, you know, meaning even at best, no like secret counter pick or anything, but like pretty decent matchup for Banjo, but it can really be stressful to deal with that differential and consistent kill power.
I mean, I feel like ultimately Snake does control the stage more. You have more grenades, and you have, you know, like more just like projectiles to be able to play around with. C4 here, grenade, 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 toss. You make your opponent move around you. Whereas against Banjo, if he's up close, I guess like neutral B is a concern, and then sometimes down B. But the Pelca's avoided so much of those.
Yeah, the Banjo grenades are a really good anti-Snake tool. If you like pull them and catch them, you're able to sort of throw them to specific spots that'll really mess with Snake. Eggs aren't super good in this matchup, and we are going to see the switch off to Sora. The eggs are kind of underwhelming. They don't really do much to grenades. And it's kind of just time wasted that you could be using to pull a grenade of your own, or kind of weave around those situations.
But we'll be going to Hollow Bastion with the Sora Unleashed. I feel like we're going to be seeing more consistent damage output, more combos, and actually, Sora's like one of those unique characters that can crush you all the way up through, but good recovery.
Really staying alive.
Oh yeah.
That's a rough start here for Pelca. He accidentally upbeat into the stage itself rather than riding up the wall. So has to C4 recover, is able to do it, but so much damage unanswered other than that one grenade. This is definitely a great start for him.
Oh wow, the down throw into the up air, catching somebody who thought that he was safe. Pro tip, you will not. You will not at that point. Really good catch on a grenade, and now Unleashed massive lead. Up tilt, up and fading back. Thundaga, hitboxes, overwhelming.
And up until that F tilt had not gotten hit by anything other than grenades.
Yep.
So, you know, a dominant first stock. Maybe we see Pelca starting to bring it back a little bit here. But he's already a full stock down.
Yep. Okay, a little bit of grenade down. Okay. Just gets that dash attack in and tries to go into the grenade. Yeah. And ooh, somebody is too comfortable pressing buttons on shield, and that's an up tilt.
I like the idea. Doesn't even get punished. The counter apparently safe on shield. Or at least close enough to it. But I like countering the grenade there. Just make Snake respect that option. Make him think that grenades do not completely save.
Yeah. Okay, Unleashed looking for something. Doesn't get it twice.
Wanted that up smash really bad. I like the tech roll in. That was the unexpected option, given that there was a grenade there, but he times it around the grenade to make sure he doesn't get punished for it, and is able to escape the situation.
Okay, good use of Nikita, good use of grenades, just saying, hey, you're not juggling me, this is not going to be happening anytime soon. Landing with the back air, a little bit too anxious.
Yeah, that back air is a really strong hitbox, it's a lingering hitbox, lasts a really long time, but it is still very minus on shield no matter how late you land with it, so definitely good job by Unleashed, being patient, waiting out all those projectiles that you tried to land with, finally getting a spot to punish with the landing back air, and then not missing its mark. Yeah.
Okay, makes it back on, waiting, being so patient, fantastic time, drop down, double jump fill.
Interesting.
Interesting to say the least.
Yeah, that's the old MPD from Brawl, not even from this game. You don't see that often for a reason.
Gets punished.
It does hurt if it hits, but it is pretty rarely going to hit. So that upbeat's going to spark, nowhere near killing, but this is getting real dangerous for Pelca here.
Okay, little spot that. Ooh, that killed?
He was at 80. Wow.
Damn, that sucks.
That's
tough.
DIing wrong, but that is still very early to die to that.
But okay, good spacing on the down tilt, walks away, runs, dash attack, tries to pull a grenade, thinking that he's safe. Guess what? You are not Unleashed, coming in with that side B, eating so many grenade hits at this point though. Pelca is slowly not making this back, because that's what I would say, that's what I was gonna say. Eating a back hit. He was trying. It's 1-1.
The Sora pick working out much better here. I don't mind going Banjo to start, and these two obviously have played each other before for sure, so that's definitely coming in with some prior experience. But the Sora does go much better. We'll see if he's able to keep going with that against counterpick. Obviously, he's very comfortable on Hollow Bastion. We've seen him counterpick it a couple sets in a row now.
It's the emotional home turf advantage.
It is, of course. The home field advantage coming in clutch there. So we're going to game 3. I assume we'll keep it the same matchup now. And going over to PS2.
Yeah, you have no reason to switch off. You won the game. Banjo didn't do all that hot. So
you won the game pretty convincingly. I mean, the only reason it was last stock was you died to a straight up till 79, I think it was at. Like, that's not going to be normal.
That's tough.
So definitely a solid win for Unleashed in game 2. He's going to stick with the Sora here in game 3.
Yeah, coming in with the side B, miss spaces the grab, tries to roll back on. They're really like kind of all over each other. Pelca just playing back, eating a Thundaga. Fantastic like mid-range option though.
And I just love what we're seeing with the way Unleashed is playing around some of these grenades. And right as I say that, he walks into C4. But this is kind of like, you know, we saw it with Nuggets against Pelca, where he's using Peach's movement to just like be able to float exactly through the parts of the screen where there's no explosions. Sora doesn't quite have that luxury. You know, he doesn't have float, doesn't have the ability to move that precisely, but he does have faster movement a little bit, and he does have better hitboxes. So he's using that to his advantage to kind of get around these explosions and make Snake afraid, as we see a great roll call out and a tech chase.
Yeah.
Baiting get up attack.
Yeah, that would have effectively covered both like neutral get up and like the get up attack. So excellent, excellent stuff. Tries to get another up tilt.
Much better than doing it off ledge.
Oh yeah.
Okay, almost getting the kill with that up air. Sora definitely a lot of very surprisingly strong moves. I feel like they've got kind of the Smash 4 Corin thing where up air looks really weak and then kills you with 90. But definitely at risk of dying here at this high percent.
Putting out so many grenades. Okay, able to get that side B. What a Z-drop grenade, forcing the high recovery. That grenade said, hey, you're not going to the ledge, buddy. Scaling Unleashed into going for an early side B, and guess what? Unleashed died for it.
That was a really smart call out there, knowing that Sora wanted that side B back to stage, and Pelca knowing he could trade with it. He'll take the damage.
Yep.
And even though he does end up dying right after that, he's got a solid lead here. Over a full stock ahead here in this game 3.
Okay, throws the grenade onto the platform, maybe trying to cover the jump. Oh, that was hot.
Insane.
That was delicious.
What a combo there from Pelca. Gets him off stage, knew that there was a grenade out there, able to get the forward air spike off of it, and Pelca takes a dominant and quick game number 3. That's a fast game for a matchup like that.
That was a sick way to finish that game, too. Oh my god. Grenade support.
Really making a statement there.
That angle, the spacing, that is somebody who's played Snake for a seemingly long time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pelca, great brawl player. Played Falco mostly, but did also play Snake.
Yeah.
He knows this character extremely well. Has played Snake since the very beginning of Ultimate and back into the Brawl days, so like really well, like knows the details of these kind of things so well. And we see that coming out there, getting the strangest hitbox to the forward air spike. You know, that weird back hit that does still spike. Apparently, that's a thing back there.
That thing hits from behind.
It's bigger in Brawl.
Oh, I know. I know. A lot of Snake's hitboxes, like, they're, like,
almost
trimmed.
every single one.
Like, they're cropped a little bit from, like, what they were in Brawl.
Yeah.
But they're still Brawl
still
hitboxes
really
in, like,
yeah.
sheep's clothing, you know? Like,
Up tilt is insane in this game. It's about twice as big in Brawl because they actually made a mistake, but, like, it's still insane in this game. As I think I see... Is that Hat over there labbing on the Snake? That's funny. Hat waiting to play the winner of these in Losers Finals.
oh, yeah.
And this is going to be game 4. We're going back to Hollow Bastion. So interesting to me that we don't see a ban on this stage. You know, certainly it wasn't completely out of the question.
Oh my god, what a pickup with the up B.
Dominant first stock again. And just like last time we were on the stage, Unleashed takes a really fast first stock.
Yeah. Unleashed getting so many up airs. These grenade trades, I gotta say, when you stock down, this is not the time to trade, my friend. These odds are not in your favor. But somebody planted a sticky, did not actually get it. Unleashed, timing that shield beautifully.
And I don't mind Pelca just going to blow that up right away, because you know, maybe you catch them not paying attention and you get hit, but most likely they just block it. But you don't really want to commit to that game necessarily when you're down a stock.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to be fishing for a grab, like looking for a specific conversion. So I don't mind him just like
Spot
going
dodge
ahead
up
and blowing
tilt
that up.
jab. Okay, that's going to be a down throw. Detect chase yet again. Tries to go for like the 50-50 because roll out, get up attack, and roll and like get up in place would be covered by up tilt. And then the only option to 50-50 with is to go back on.
Right. It's going to be huge here who can take this next stock here, because if Pelca is able to get this stock off, he's in a situation where he could potentially make this back.
Yeah.
Anytime Snake's on even stocks, he can keep grenade trading. But once you go way down like that, now he's in a really bad spot. Even if he gets the stock off, it's way down.
Do not take Unleashed a Hollow Bastion. Look at what happens. But now, finally cleaning up that free stock. Pelca now stuck at the ledge a little bit, looking for this opening. Dash attacks right under the back air. That's the move of choice.
And now, you know, Unleashed is so happy to take all these grenade trades. Takes 3 in a row there, and yeah, he takes 36% out of it, but he's a stock ahead. And look at the percent building up on Pelca at this point. 1 or 2 more hits are going to take this and send this to a game 5.
He gets that jab, that 1, 2, 3, goes all the way out there for the Thundaga.
Almost able to up tilt him away. But even then, even with these those grenades, like he doesn't care about taking these grenade trades. Still has such a big lead.
Okay,
Wow.
big hit to the side B there. Pelca coming back on with an air dodge. Waiting, being patient, waiting for the next option. That almost actually confirming, but not dealing enough hits done for that to actually be successful. Quick little up B, wraps up that stock, and now it's another game 5.
3 in a row for Unleashed.
Yeah.
Lost game 5 to Hat, wins game 5 against Sharp, and now game 5 against Pelca. Another stressful set. I'm sure we'll see the Sora and Snake come back out here for game 5. I wonder what the counter pick will be. Certainly not
Hollow Bastion. We're not going to Hollow
Yeah.
Bastion. This is not happening. This is not a good
choice. He went
choice.
PS2 last time, so we'll see if he wants to go back there. Maybe that gets banned and goes somewhere else.
We shall see. We shall see.
Hollow Bastion certainly making a huge difference. Both times we've been there, Unleashed has taken a stock within like 20 seconds.
Yeah, small stage. You don't actually have to respect Snake's like spacing too much, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't
But
have time to set up.
It's the layout of Smashville without having that tiny cramped stage of space of Smashville. So you're not like in grenade range all the time, but still have a relatively close quarter. It's definitely working out well for him.
So, yeah, game number 5. This is the penultimate game between these two. Let's see what happens. Let's get it.
Battlefield, I think, is a great Snake stage. I'm not going to pretend to know enough about whether or not this is a good Sora stage. I don't see Unleashed go here too often, and this is like the only good Sora. But this is definitely a stage Snake players really like. They have a very strong ability to platform camp on this stage, but also the ability to juggle you when they're on the ground and you're up in the air.
Oh, yeah. Rookie just waiting for the landing, just goes for the safe back, and just in case something happens, nothing came out of it. Unleashed just keeping Pelca stuck on this platform for as long as possible. Grenade in hand, tosses it away, almost actually converts off of it. This game is already back and forth.
And it's much closer than we've seen the last couple of games. We've seen really 3 games in a row that have been strongly one way or the other.
Oh, yeah.
This one pretty close early on, but potential for Pelca to really open this up if he can get an early kill.
Okay, just waiting a little tiny bit. Eating that up smash, early dodging back onto the platform, nice and safe. Eating yet another up smash. Wow.
That must have not been the sweet spot on that one. Doesn't quite get the kill. Now we've got super high percent first stock, both of them. Lots of ways that either of them can take the stock here. Sora back throw, not going to kill just yet, but puts Snake in a dangerous spot having to recover super high.
What's going to be the play? Just going out up there, trying to scout out the bigger boost, but then...
all 3 projectiles coming down.
Everything, the whole kitchen sink, but up B actually kills. Unleashed yet again with the lead. But hey, watch this. 5 seconds is going to be an up tilt. Damn it, I was off on the timing.
You were close. It was within close. 5 seconds.
It was within 5 seconds, that's right.
So very tight game 5 early on here. And we see something really important to this matchup with that up B kill, which is that there's a lot of characters that really struggle to punish a Snake up tilt consistently.
Yep.
Snake up tilt on shield, it's not safe. It's like minus, I think, 15 or 16. But a lot of characters on shield options just don't reach with pushback.
Ooh,
and a lot of shield grabs miss with it. So Sora having that huge up B to punish consistently is going to be really big.
Yeah, side B just like so good because if it's like set knockback, I'm not sure if it's set up if it doesn't like scale a lot, but it does consistently set up into platform tech chases like that. And Unleashed has been able to get some damage off of that. Thundaga, Blizzaga, everything, all projectiles, all specials.
Wow. And extends off the Cypher to get that stock. Unleashed with a pretty sizable lead now. That down smash being a big factor here. Just missed a kill with it earlier, able to get that one. And now sitting at just 53% of stock ahead.
Unleashed is chilling. If I'm Unleashed, you know, I'm having the time of my life. One up B, tries to go through the up B. Those grenade trades, again, not necessarily all that good for Pelca. Taking a lot of damage and setting himself up into more juggles.
And it's a situation that can be rough for Snake, right? Because you've got, like, that's his way to get out of disadvantage, is to trade with event over and over again until he gets a chance to jump out, a chance to up B out, a chance to air dodge out. But he does take so much damage in return that when the stock down is rough. And now he is on even stocks, but he's so far down in percent, partially because of all those grenade trades. There's a lot of things that could kill him right now and end this set.
Okay, rolling. Trying to find a way to be able to land here.
And there we kind of see that Sora just really can't tomahawk. It takes so long. You have so long.
Floaties can't tomahawk. Peach can because you can float cancel. What are you gonna do with Sora? Not. You know.
Even the other floaties, they were just not going to be stuck in the air for quite as long as Sora. He's up there for so long with his little Mickey Mouse hop.
Okay, this is dangerous. This is up tilt range. This is still anybody's game to be able to take Pelca playing back. What a grenade shield.
Roll move on the up B, obviously not a guaranteed punish. Oh, but that back air might take it.
It is, wow.
Unleashed clutches out a game 5, the second one in a row, and he gets his run back with Hat in losers finals.
Wow, what an upset too. That is, you know, a massive upset.